tried in the fire. Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. Listen, I went and got my digits up. Listen, your favorite, bruh. Listen, you don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's where Rap a Lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. For the first time, the Jacksonville Jaguars set to go here on offense, led out by the new face of the franchise, the #1 overall pick, of course, from this year's draft. It's Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson.
And for many people, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the presumptive #1 overall pick for 2, if not 3 years now. But Trevor Lawrence has handled it well. The Jacksonville Jaguars excited to have him in town, to say the least, because they've started guys like Gardner Minshew, Jake Luton, Mike Glennon just in the last season. But let's face it, they now have their...
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Second and 12. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 30. 3 and out, a rear here on their opening drive on a 3rd and 12. It's to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now down.
That's what you're going to need against those big receivers. That's a good with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and now away.
The Cook now on to punt. Will be accepting offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Let's go tight end now.
Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get the 28. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 9.
Pretty steady to the line, a lot of much space. I think ultimately he was thing out of that room.
Run only got a yard. Here's Saint. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Couple up to about the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they had the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked the win in the defense's column.
Connects here with a to it. And he's down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read cover right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing. Get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Oh, Elliott going to toss it up, loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking.
Yeah, but at the time, we just blame defensive players from
now, as with every potential, where they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
That one overturned. They say the knee was down, not be ruled a fumble. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3. Now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, football 101 that you preach to your safety. Let anyone get behind you, your defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. Play. That read and recognition off that line of scrimmage.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Preston. And there's Amari Cooper. Cowboys first down. Third down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Elliott. And he gets it inside of
plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it'll be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea down. It's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's tackled a yarder. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that was a scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have another first down. Tackles made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And it's nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Go as a loss of 4. Back and down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there in the first half, and I don't think it's all fault. His offensive line has much space. A loss results there.
Going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll run with Elliott. And into the end zone for the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 6-yard touchdown run. As our first onto the scoreboard here this soon. Talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the foot vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to fit. Not only did he get good blocking, he created ace as well.
Zerline good with a PAT. It's now a 7-0 game. Now after the line, he'll kick it away. To return this one as it's 3 zone for a touch. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They'll be match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is score as they begin with a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And here to Marvin Jones. And they'll get it all the way about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And when you quarterback as the Jags did with Trevor Lawrence, you want a veteran presence for him. And Marvin Jones, he fits the bill. 5 years in Detroit, 10 years overall in the league.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Lawrence. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To Robinson, and he is swallowed up right line of scrimmage. On the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keep eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because misdirect your eyes in the wrong. But when he correctly figured one out and made a really nice play.
4 yards the game down.
That might be a little bit of a lost opportunity offense because the defense brought time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll go out of bounds, taking it a little further down. 3 yards, all they could muster there. Up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Progressions downfield, forced hitting back. The way they ran to the football and not force a 4th down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot hit by a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And they're would pass the out of the 25. Big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this.
That was 4th and what we would call long, and that wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone do one. In today's, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And now the front end, and the result here, a pickup of 8. Lead to go on 2nd down. A good pickup, yards on the 1st down completion. He's going to drop Robinson, and he'll go down 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to have the back.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a big turnover there as his guy at the football back. Instantly that time they were in zone coverage. QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zoning, and the defensive backs reacted. They don't react like they do on this level. When they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, at least a half the second back, you got to know where you want to go with the ball, sit with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
1 yard gain there to make it 2nd. They play it. Now Prescott. Looking left side. That's Schultz. Past the 30 before he's hit. His first catch here before half goes for a 1st down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Throw left side complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And that one off the behind him, incomplete.
That throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of game he's playing with himself to get himself back on. Because when the mechanics are off, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as he would have to. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Turn it over. So certainly a call there to go for it. Take over in field position. So they take a big chance. own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, the media, right, the sea of barrage that he's going to get for this one, out on his own sideline and in his locker room.
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punt. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
60 Pittsburgh.
On second down, Lawrence. That one complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from inside the 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that'll be in with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it'll be second. Now escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. And 4 seconds left in this first half. Timeout call. The kick by good. And forward, but still trailing 3. 3 drives now for this off. We'll get 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So halftime here in a 4-point game. There you have it. Halftime quickly. Third quarter, here we go. Will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is Tony Pollard. And up past the 35, a return, but a pin down. That may negate all the good work. So we'll scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is do it right against these moving targets at full speed.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitz down, because sometimes you get out of your gap quite as well as the ball carrier. With
out to his left, and he can't find a read down. Court man to show how elusive he can be, trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defense.
Was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed in his legs to pick up yardage to keep that play alive, so he can go or throw the football and end up getting
just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4.
Forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. That is one-on-one, and if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is pretty good. They had more football to play.
And he is not going anywhere. Stopping for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to doesn't pan out. The Jags take over. Terrific field position. And he went nowhere. Backwards, back to the 3. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's a 3rd and 11.
Why aggressive defensive club to blitz because they ended up taking to the blitz, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is in. This Cowboy defense ready for that. Springs up 4.
They certainly had a drive but couldn't do any 3 plays. Have to. That's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking of.
And Lamb will put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point. The bottom line, starting field position really squandered there as they wind up and then just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. Head coach, when he ordered the field goal, he salvaged something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Pass of 25 to the 20 line. Dallas gets set to take the field. And this drive went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense. So they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see us on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense and I believe in my defense. I can afford here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than
factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in to be aggressive, because I know I've got a defense at their end.
And that throw by his man, he played Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Oh, what a catch. And he will have a 1st down as they're able to down conversion. 17 on the pickup. Drive will continue.
Whenever I'm moving, controlling the football, it's a great example. Those are the times you need to convert to win football game. We're in the 3rd quarter, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays that continue.
On 9, Prescott. And it's Indy. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Such a good route runner. Shows it there. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more guys going to to you at important times. Trust you being in the right did there and picked up a 1st down.
Look at Smith. Not sure exactly what, but he's still. The 1st down, 5. Here's 2nd and 5. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Shifts by him at the 25, and he's down near the 20-yard. Now we got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff, we'll take a break. On 1st, Prescott. Outright completes it to Jarway. Down at 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'll tell you what, this had a little bit of keep away. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, converting. Nice there to set up.
Flip one out here to his running back. Down, Cowboy. Tony Pollard from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final minutes of this 3rd quarter. Like they were so focused on the guys out wide about him out of the back.
That's a really good point. You got to communicate, and oftentimes counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. The back in the backfield is exactly.
And he got Zerline connects up extra point and a lead. So the 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Zerline. And this will not be returnable. Back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Almost quarters of play, and this pack really found any kind of rhythm.
Because they're not even over 100 yards. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, it's quite surprising. Not many everybody wants to invade the air. The timing back.
And that is going to do it. 3rd quarter of action. We'll with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Fine job there of not hitting him before he arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often miss time now because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, some panic as well. Be there right now. sticks perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring 4th down. Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So a change of the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Offense set for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to block as they nurse this slim lead. Will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
What the offense coordinator understand, they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. We'll have in your arsenal that'll box and continue to move the ball.
It's going to get it again for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first, he's the guy they've turned to. No matter what the defense thinks, they feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The clock now with Elliott. Yeah, he was able to 5-yard alley on. Now that brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old football players, isn't it? Tough, gritty, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, lighten up now. A 20th carry here. On 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive, nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, and a loss of 3 up 4th.
We knew both were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing, able to get to the outside and loss?
Boy, not deterred from those first failed attempts. They're going to time here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Cowboys ball here to reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to this lead for dear life. Now they go for it on 4th down, but is knocked away and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the off, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. To throw. Middle of the field. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. The left side completion to Jones. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. The throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's back to throw. And he can't get away. He's taken down. Play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Ready. And the clock will roll. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's in. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. His defense is going to get a ball back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to on 4th down.
And work on that in terms of locking down. You know, even practices where we've seen 3rd down situation, big 3rd in here, 4th down play, because just a little bit extra, it didn't pay off in that situation.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock can. Now a chance to stop it here. Timeout comes in with 10 seconds in the game. So after another up here to his running back. And this is good 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And the now stop as a timeout is called against left. First down. Elliott will be brought down at about the 42. So this in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in the fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pay it out for the game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and starting to take over, right? The way that you close, and appreciate you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up, and they closed them out with a performance stretch.
That'll do us for Charles Davis and all working crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off. So long from Arlington.